Here we go. This is the Platinum WoW video, Bellior video. We'll probably watch that soon. Watch it loud.
Where am I? What happened to me? Am I dead?
Oh,
well,
no.
sort of.
That
okay,
arm around
calm
him, what
down.
the
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Professor Arklin, and I was hired by the Ebon Blade to help you with this transition into your new life.
He's helping
I
him
guess the
transition.
term life doesn't really fit here, now does it?
No, it doesn't.
Look, I have no idea what's going on. I was fishing in High Mountain, and then suddenly, boom, I'm dead. Where am I? What am I? And who is that?
That's a bitch. That's who it is. That's a fucking bitch.
You are at the Frozen Throne, you are a Death Knight, and that is Bolvar Fordragon. He's the one that gave you this new chapter in your story, and don't worry, he's a good guy. Sort of. Well, you know what? His history might be pretty important for you to know. Sit tight. This is a long one.
Okay. Here we go. Here it comes. Bolvar Fordragon.
Bolvar has been kind of a big deal ever since the very beginning of WoW. During Classic, the King of Stormwind, Varian, was missing.
He was in jail.
His son Anduin was given the crown, and Lady Prestor and Bolvar were his advisors. And as you might know, Lady
Prestor was a bitch, but she was so hot, dude. She was so hot, dude. Like, that was the best part of Vanilla WoW. Or one of the best parts of Vanilla WoW. It was great.
Prestor was actually the black dragon Onyxia in the skies. During almost all of Classic, Bolvar was hypnotized by Lady Prestor's dangerous, pronounced, entrenching amulet she had around his neck that basically made him her pawn.
Be gone, son!
We help free Bolvar from this curse, and we defeat Lady Prestor.
There it is, dude. There he
When
is.
Varian finally returned to his throne, Bolvar remained as the supreme commander of Stormwind's forces, and defended the kingdom from the Scourge invasion at the start of Wrath of the Lich King. Afterwards, he led his armies to the heart of Northrend and established Fordragon Hold.
There it is, dude. That was the fucking dude. This was the cinematic, man. This was the fucking cinematic. It was so good, too.
Bolvar's mission was to stop the Scourge once and for all. Bolvar was once a soldier of Lordaeron who fought valiantly and watched as his kingdom fell. In order to protect his daughter, Talia, he sent her to Kul Tiras, so she didn't have to face the horrors of war. Defeating the Scourge meant keeping his daughter safe and enacting revenge for the life Arthas took from him.
There it is.
Bolvar's expedition culminated in the battle for the Wrathgate, where he fought alongside the Horde. And I can't do this cinematic justice. You just have to go watch it yourself.
It was so fucking good,
You got the Vicrolls going.
It was so fucking good.
And you got Chris Metzen, who's literally
dude.
doing the same exact voice he does for Thrall, but he's doing it for Dranosh instead.
Look, they're orcs. Who gives a shit? They're orcs, they do whatever.
For the Horde!
It's not a big deal.
For the Horde! For the Horde! For the Horde!
The battle came to a dramatic crescendo when a rogue group of Forsaken apothecaries, led by an undead named Putris, bombed the Horde, Alliance, and Scourge forces with Blight, causing the battle to end in a matter of seconds, and a majority of the soldiers to melt away from the corrosive acid.
Of course.
We're finished. No escape.
Including Bolvar Fordragon.
Got his ass.
Alexstrasza and her red dragons seared the battlefield with cleansing flames, purifying the lands of Blight and burning the corpses along with it.
Sad.
Bolvar's fate seemed sealed, and we carried out the rest of the expansion.
He got his ass
That was until we scaled the Fortress of Icecrown and found what Arthas had done to the Supreme Commander.
It's not good, man. Like, he actually had Bolvar tied up in some BDSM shit. Like, I never really thought about this, but really he did. Like, Bolvar was tied up in some straight up, like, BDSM shit.
Bolvar now blurs the line between life and death.
Yep.
The Red Dragon's flames have burned his body beyond recognition, and now he's being tortured by the Lich King, who plans on forcing him to serve. But despite all that the Scourge had taken from Bolvar, his will remains unbroken.
You cannot
With
defeat
the help from
Bolvar.
Tyrion Fordragon and the player characters, we defeat Arthas and free Bolvar from his bonds.
So be it.
Yep.
Champions, attack!
Spirits be with you.
So this was, dude, I remember this so fucking, I really, as I said, man, I will never forget the moment, the first time I saw this shit, dude. Okay, I was here. Yeah, dude, I was fucking there too. It was amazing. Boom! Right there, dude. Right fucking there, dude. It felt so good.
After
Arthas
Arthas
is
is
dead.
killed by the player characters,
Yep.
Bolvar volunteers to take his place on the Frozen Throne. There must always be a Lich King to control the Scourge. And
Yeah.
the world of the living was not made for what Bolvar had become. The only person who knows his true fate was Tyrion, and once he was crowned with the Helm of Domination, he was no longer Bolvar. He was now the Jailer of the Damned.
Well, that he was not the jailer. He was like the middle manager of jailing. Yeah, that's basically. It was not like the jailer. He's like the middle manager of jailing, something like that. Yeah, he's a parole officer. Exactly. He's the bailiff. Yeah, he's the bailiff. He takes them over to the actual jailer. That's how it works. Which, dude, I don't know about that. Assistant to the regional manager. Yeah, something like that.
Tell them only that the Lich King is dead, and that Bolvar Fordragon died with him. Now, go. Leave this place and never return.
And we came back, by the way.
Well, the players know he became the Lich King.
Yeah.
The loading screen for Northrend was changed to this image, and let's just say people really, really like to make edits of it.
Yep. Dude, honestly, I always thought this cinematic was really good. Or sorry, this loading screen was really good. And like, wasn't it kind of like awkward whenever they found out that Bolvar was the Lich King? Like, whenever they didn't know about it? I would assume that it would be. It'd be awkward as fuck.
Silence, wench.
That's my favorite one.
I do not wish to be horny anymore.
Fuck.
I just want to be happy.
Here's another fun fact. In issue 3 of the World of Warcraft magazine,
Okay.
Chris Metzen talks about how the Wrath of the Lich King story wasn't really realized. It was only after the Wrathgate cinematic that they decided to make Bolvar the Lich King. This is because at the time,
Wait, what?
this was a pretty groundbreaking cinematic that was beloved
Really?
by a lot of the fan base. And while Bolvar was in it, people like Bolvar, so hey, why don't we just write some random thing at the end of the
Yeah,
expansion
make him the Lich King
that
or
says
some
that
sh-
there always needs to be a Lich King?
Yeah, we just, I don't know, make him a Lich King or some shit, dude. Yeah, whatever. All right, sound good? Yeah. I mean, hey, what could go wrong? Here we are, 10 years later. Here we are.
But, yeah, in order to keep his true fate hidden to the people of Azeroth, he kind of laid low for a couple of expansions, and he didn't really do much.
Yeah.
Fucking touch me.
Yeah.
What was that for?
Well, here's the thing.
He failed the quest.
Turns out, putting on the Helm of Domination and becoming the Lich King
makes you an asshole.
It kind of makes you a douchebag.
Yeah, true.
During the events of Legion, it was a time of great danger. This was the Burning Legion's third invasion on Azeroth, and everyone needed to work together or Azeroth would surely be doomed. It was during Legion that Bolvar actually decided to do something and woke up. He helped the player character Death Knights get their artifact weapons and crowned them as the leaders of the Ebon Blade.
Wow.
Look, Bolvar, I understand you're the Lich King and all, but are you really gonna make that guy the commander?
Shut up and just do what I say.
One of Bolvar's first plans as Lich
That's
King...
the fucking commander right there. Dude, I can never get over... I can never get over the way that they did that shit, man. I thought that was so dumb, dude. That was so dumb. When it's Shadowlands, it's not going to be for a while, dude.
It's not going to be for four horsemen. The horsemen have kind of been a staple for the Scourge since Classic.
Yeah.
In Classic, they were in Naxxramas and were defeated.
Boom.
In Wrath, they were also in Naxxramas and were defeated.
Boom.
So it seems like they have a pretty good track record, so let's do it again.
Yep.
But this time, they'll do it with 4 new horsemen. The player character goes the right.
Wait, I just realized that helmet right there is the Cataclysm DK helmet from PvP. That's the, no, sorry, not Cataclysm, that's the Mists of Pandaria helmet. Dude, I never even noticed that. That's crazy.
They'll do it with 4 new
Was it
horsemen.
Ruthless? Oh, it was Ruthless.
The player
yeah,
character
okay, I thought
goes
so.
to race Nazgrim, the
Yeah,
general
you're
of
right.
the horde we killed in Siege of Orgrimmar,
Yep.
Thoris Trollbane, the king of Stromgarde, and Sally Whitemane, the High Inquisitor of the Scarlet Crusade.
Yeah.
Finally, these horsemen would need a leader, and who better than Tyrion Fordragon? Oh yeah,
That didn't
by the
happen.
way, this happened to him at the start of Legion.
The light will...
This is... That's horseshit, okay? Like, that was 100% horseshit. Like, Tyrion dying like that, going out like a bitch, dude, I was not happy about it. Yeah, I was not happy at all. What a bunch of fucking garbage that was.
He's dead now. So
Yeah.
you might be asking, how did we retrieve Tyrion's body if he was burnt to a crisp and then dropped in fell lava?
You didn't. The quest didn't happen.
I don't know. But what I do know is Bolvar wants his corpse by whatever means necessary. His philosophy was that sacrifices were needed if we were to defeat the Legion. And well, Tyrion's body was protected by the Light's Hope's chapel and guarded by the most righteous of paladins.
The super paladins.
Like I said, sacrifices were needed if we wanted to defeat the Legion.
Absolutely.
The death march begins!
So the player characters, Darian Mograine, and their Death Knight friends brute force their way into the chapel, kill a shit ton of paladins, which is very counterintuitive, isn't it?
I thought this was like this was kind of weird. Like, why did they do that? Like, why wouldn't they just kind of like call them and be like, it was, I don't know. It was so dumb. Yeah, it's like, it seemed like very counter to like everything else in the quest line. It was cool. I don't know, like, it didn't really feel like it made sense in terms of the lore.
Surely these paladins they are slaughtering are pretty critical members in defending Azeroth,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
The whole thing becomes pointless anyways, because Lady Liadrin comes to save the day and fills the room with holy light, and the Death Knights make their retreat into a Death Gate. Bolvar thought Darian did a really good job during this battle, so he just makes him the leader of the 4 horsemen instead.
There it is.
Now that all 4 have been assembled, they honestly do nothing for the rest of the expansion, and they still...
That's not true. You have to turn in a quest to them at the very beginning. You turn in a quest to them, and then they don't do anything.
They haven't done anything meaningful.
Yeah,
Later
but
in the
there's the
expansion,
quest.
Bolvar has a vision of some kick-ass dragon corpse somewhere in Northrend, and the player character has to go find it. In order to find more
that's the
information,
quest.
you strangle a gnome in Wimrest's temple and then get kicked out for being an asshole.
Yeah.
Then you go to Ruby Sanctum to
Then you
find
kill
some
everything.
recorded history of this mysterious dragon. Now, you don't have to kill all the dragons here, but there is an achievement if you do, and if you slaughter them all, Bolvar will say,
You are empty inside, just like me.
They actually took that one out of the game.
Damn, bro, that's edgy. You gather the information and then raise the dragon.
they took that one out of the game.
So as you can tell, Bolvar has changed a lot since he put on the helm. The world of the living is not something that he hates, per se. It's more like he just doesn't really care about their problems and does whatever he wants. This behavior continues in BFA when Talanji, Bane, and the spirit of Vol'jin were searching for what compelled Vol'jin to make Sylvanas war chief.
Yeah, good
Bolvar
question.
basically says, Sylvanas probably did it. Now, please, for the love of God, stop bothering me.
Yeah, get
and
the
he
fuck
summons
away
a bunch
from
of
me.
Scourge to scare them away. And after the Fourth War, Bolvar deemed it appropriate to raise a new generation of Death Knights. And that's where you come in, actually. As you know, you didn't really have a choice in the matter, and now you have to deal with the burden of protecting Azeroth, and also having virtually everybody hate you in the process.
I don't get it.
See, like, that was the thing, is, like, I remember with the Death Knight, like, at the very beginning, you would go to Stormwind, and, like, everybody would spit on you as you were walking into Stormwind. And, like, now I feel like that's kind of all gone. I don't even know if you still do that anymore.
This sucks.
Still
I
happens?
wish I just
don't
stayed
know.
dead.
Oh, don't worry. It gets worse. Give me a second. Ah! Here we go. My trusty temporal discombobulator. Chromie gave it to me. It allows me to travel through time with just a click of this button.
I don't understand. Why do you need that?
Well, you'll be surprised what happens in a couple of months.
Yeah, I wonder what's gonna happen. Oh, look at that! It's a flight path. No. No. No.
I don't get it. Was Bolvar really just this weak the whole time?
Yeah.
No, not exactly. It was more like the battle was a testament to how strong Sylvanas really was.
That's some horse shit. You missed it? Wait, what? What did I miss? Oh my god, guys. Oh my fucking god, guys. Do I really have to fucking... I'm never gonna be able to live this down. Oh my god. Oh my god, no. What is this, dude? Are you fucking kidding me, man? Every fucking... I didn't even notice this. Come on, man. Fuck off. I don't get it? Yeah, I don't get it. Sure. Thanks.
Ah! Here we go. My trusty temporal discombobulator. Chromie gave it to me. It allows me to travel through time with just a click of this button.
I don't understand. Why do you need that?
Well, you'll be surprised what happens in a couple of months.
Yeah, I wonder. Okay, we're clicking. This is just so stupid, man. Like, God, I can't. Okay.
I don't get it. Was Bolvar really just this weak the whole time?
No, not exactly. It was more like the battle was a testament to how strong Sylvanas really was.
Yeah, right.
Bolvar is strong, but Sylvanas is just exceptionally stronger.
Yeah,
that
right.
sucks.
Yep. And now it's
That's
your
about
job to
it.
travel to the dimension of death and
Yep.
stop her once and for all. Don't worry, Bolvar is still here, and he's a nice guy again, and is going to help us get revenge
How
on
about
Sylvanas. Also, his daughter, Talia, just found out her father is alive, so something might happen with that.
Yeah, like, your dad being the Lich King is like... I don't know, I feel like that's kind of impactful.
Professor Arkland,
Yes?
I'll be brutally honest.
Okay.
I just want to go fishing again. I'm not made for all this adventure
Yeah,
stuff.
it's too hard.
You know what? Honestly, same.
Okay. Oh! It's the little quest back in High Mountain. Yeah, look at that, dude. Look at that, dude. Wow. Those were the good old days, huh? Back in Legion. You guys, does anybody remember Legion? Remember Legion, wherever you just kind of like play the game and do whatever you wanted? Those were the fucking days, man. Sylvanas was actually weaker than Bolvar, but PvP scaling made her stronger.